Yeah. Welcome everybody to another episode of the Supreme Connection. I am DJ Supremo, the host with the most. And today we got another very special episode. We started a little bit late, but at least we're here. Like every Monday. I'm going to start off with camera guy.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Paco. Woo. Fosnia.
Saw today.
We saw her today.
We saw her, yeah. Jerry.
What up, what up, what up?
And our very special guest for today, Steven Hernandez. Or should I say Hernandez?
Hernandez, please.
All right. Well, Steven is a photographer, so he's going to bring us his feedback, all his expertise. Steve, how many years, bro, in the business?
So I officially started back in 2015. 2014 was the first time I picked up a camera. And then I went into considered myself a business person at 2017. Was when I established my name and got it all legalized.
Oh, snap.
So you were illegal for a while?
Yeah, I was illegal for a while, yeah.
We got that on camera.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta be.
Hey, put that microphone closer to you.
Yeah.
I see.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Steve, did you start it as a hobby or?
Started as a hobby, just doing landscape. So I was just kind of going. I lived out in Sahuarita and would go to the lake and take pictures, and then post my pictures in which I thought were beautiful, you know. And then after a while, after a few years going back, I'm just like, that could have looked a little different.
It's funny you say that because right now, on my Instagram, I've been getting some stuff like that. 8 years ago, the picture, crappy ass picture. There's this one picture I was showing Jerry. This photographer, she took a picture and she used a reflection of a puddle with the bride and groom. I was like, oh, that's kind of cheesy.
Oh, that's cute though.
No, it wasn't cute.
No.
It was a puddle. It wasn't like a lake. It was a puddle, like a puddle. Like it just rained or something. But then her work, 8 years later, her work is really good.
I definitely try. When I first started, I spent when I first got into it, I didn't really know anybody. I had one person that got me into it, and he didn't really do anything portrait-wise. He was more of he was really landscape, did a lot of astrophotography and stuff. And then it wasn't until I really started getting into learning and stuff that I paid for courses from this one photographer, Carl Taylor. He's from the UK, and I spent it was $20 a month, and you get access to videos about lighting, equipment, locations, scouting locations, all types of different stuff. I did that, and I linked up with the photographer, and she taught me a lot of stuff too, mostly weddings. That was her main thing, and I started doing families. I did stuff for free, different things for free, and it just kind of took off little by little.
And sometimes it feels like it's for free.
Yeah. Even now, sometimes
after the editing.
Yeah. Yeah. Now it's a little different, man. Now it's I definitely don't do as much editing as I used to. I've definitely I've really turned the corner. I've actually invested into AI editing, and a lot of it's just submitting pictures, and I use Imagine AI, and to start off, you have to submit I think it's 6,000 pictures.
Dang.
And you submit and basically what it does is the AI learns your editing style, and all you do is you submit the pictures. It loads them up from your catalog out of Lightroom, and you load it up, it edits it, and it spits it back out. And then you just make all the minor adjustments, which a lot of the times is just temperature.
Oh my goodness! I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of things that are
it's
possible
crazy.
right now. It's going to video too. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's a game changer. When I first started, man, I would sit there for hours. So when I first got into it, I actually used to just edit on my phone, and then eventually I got Lightroom going on my computer, and I would sit there for hours. I would edit, and I would find YouTube videos. And a lot of the people that do YouTube videos, they give you pictures, the same pictures they're using to edit, and I would just follow it. And I initially started off very true to color, very natural and stuff, and now my stuff is night and day different. Night and day. I know how to you learn how to position people. You learn that the sun, where the sun's at during the day, it takes a big effect, and yeah, I love my work now. Absolutely love my stuff.
And I know there's like a lot of AI stuff that helps you out, but I think getting it in camera is like that's what makes your job easier.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I'm not a photographer, but I'm just telling you.
Yeah, no, it's that's the
My
big
brother's
thing is getting it right in camera.
Yeah.
You know, I nowadays so much that I use AI to edit. Like if I have like regular 30-minute, hour-long sessions, I'll edit myself. It'll give me something to do.
Something small.
Yeah, something small and stuff. You know, 80 to 100 pictures or something. I'll do it myself.
Dang, that's even a lot.
Because like a wedding, how much do you deliver?
So it depends. Someone along
and this is so people get a feel of what we do.
Yeah.
What you do.
So a long time ago, so I don't know. I know like they have that tap group that I'm a part of. I know Hernandez was a part of it. I don't know if you are or not, but so the guy that runs it, Justin Hagen, I've known him since I joined it. Super nice guy, but you know,
I've never met him.
You've never met him?
Never.
He's super cool, man. He just had a wedding at King and Gardens, beautiful wedding. But he's very well known, like in the photography world out here and stuff. And he always said like minimum he thinks like 100 pictures an hour.
What?
So really, I mean, I try. It depends. I'm a very big repetitive shooter. So like a lot of my stuff, I try to keep like all the same, and I'm very candid. So I don't really even do a lot of posing. So like I would definitely say posing's like, you know, on the weaker end, but like, you know, I love candid stuff. I love going out and I love telling him, you know, whisper something in your ear. My favorite one that I like to do is think of your favorite vegetable and say it in your partner's ear in the sexiest voice you can. And that always creates like it's
at least
just
it breaks
good.
the ice.
Yeah, it's very good, like natural, very good natural energy. Yeah.
Hey, did I ever send you a video?
No, dude, no, we haven't sent it the video.
Oh shit! I think Jerry has it. So
Yeah, I do.
remember that video we helped you?
Yeah,
with? So I did a little. I finally got around to do a little reel. I saw it
Finally, like after 3 months.
Dude, it'd be like that sometimes, man.
I was going through
man.
some videos on my phone. I was like, oh my god, look, there's some videos here, and so I just pulled out. I did something for you. I don't know if I sent it to Jerry or if it's on my,
for sure.
if it's on my phone, but yeah, that was fun. That was a fun wedding too.
Yeah,
that
was on the lighter end, man. That was yeah. But so both of those families, so the groom, I worked with the groom for a few years. I actually met him at Home Depot, and we were always real good friends and stuff. And his family is all Mormon, and her family is all Mormon. So I don't know how you. I don't think you guys were there very late past like the dancing. There was no dancing.
No. I just saw them dancing.
Yeah, there was no dancing.
You're like, I don't know how you guys were there past after the dancing, but there was no dancing.
Yeah, there was nothing to be there for.
There was no cake.
Yeah, it was.
No
was
twerking.
like,
There was no twerking.
food.
No,
twerking.
they were all very nice people.
No drinking.
No drink. Yeah, there was no alcohol.
Really?
There was no alcohol.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was very laid
There
back.
was no guest either.
Yeah.
No, they were all there.
They were there. Just there was no movement. Yeah, it was very, very late. That was the first one I think I've ever had where people weren't dancing.
I thought it was a little hostile.
Sergio.
Am I gonna get?
Sergio.
Are they gonna put me in a van?
Like, Sergio's referring to that Mormon
That documentary.
that documentary on
I don't think I've
Netflix.
seen it.
Netflix.
You haven't seen
I'll have
it?
to check it out.
Dude.
Sweet keep.
Sweet. Okay, I love documentaries.
Yeah, it's about the Mormon community
Arizona,
up in,
Arizona, Utah.
yeah.
Okay.
They lived in that area, and that one guy that was he's in jail right now.
Well,
But
yeah.
he was the leader. So these are Mormon. No, Mormons. Yeah, Mormons.
Yeah, they were Mormons.
But they're the more you can marry as many as you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So pimps, we like to call them.
yeah,
They're on that side of
He was a pimp
they're
On the
daddy.
spectrum. Yeah.
on the other side of the spectrum. I'm not gonna say that they were. Then I'm gonna say that.
Well, I gotta.
They're gonna put me in a van.
No seas mamón, digo, no seas
No,
mormón.
to go work. To go work.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Nah, but I had a blast. I mean, I
was
helped.
fun,
I
man.
helped Steven here and there.
Yeah, it was definitely super fun. Small little venue. I mean, that was the first time I was ever at that venue, and it's a very cute little, very personal, very small personal venue.
It was ideal for that couple. It was ideal.
Yeah,
It was like-
yeah, for them, yeah, because
But
he's
for-
very very simple, and so
Yeah, it
is
was
she.
ideal.
Yeah, they're very, very simple. They don't need like a lot of stuff. They're very big, outdoorsy people. So yeah, they told me from the beginning, like, it's not going to be crazy. He's like, there's not going to be any dancing. He's just like,
I know there was drinks. Some of the bridal party were like,
yeah. So somebody was
I got some drinks in
Yeah.
the car.
Somebody was
bust
undercover,
out,
dude.
bust out.
Yeah.
The most hardcore drink was Sprite and Coke.
Yeah, somebody brought
Zero sugar.
something.
Somebody
but-
was slipping.
Yeah, they were pushing drinks somewhere.
I mean,
But I like-
there's
Somebody-
always
I ain't gonna
always
say
that
nothing.
one. We had a wedding over the weekend, and I guess the venue. Some venues put rules where like
Yeah, too many rules.
like oh
Yeah.
you can't, the bridal party can't drink before the ceremony type of deal.
I'm paying you 15 G's, man. I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want. I'll tell you that much.
For real.
I'm even gonna bring the bong with me.
dude. Hey,
Pass
look,
it around.
A couple tokes.
yeah, dude. That's what. So I'm having a weed bar at my wedding.
What?
Yeah, bro. I swear.
Can I be
So-
invited?
Hey, so I'm getting married. This November 3rd at Bates Mansion, and
All
I've known David for a long time. He's the owner, and he's super cool. But I told him from the beginning, like I'm bringing like a weed bar or something. So he was very cool up front. He's like, dude, you can bring whatever you want as long as it's not glass. He's
That's
just
cool.
like, so he's like, I'll set you up a table in the corner, and that's what I'm doing. One of my good buddies, remain nameless, but you know, he was just like, yeah, dude, I'll bring a bunch of stuff, and we'll lay it out on the table. And so a lot of the friends that I hang out with and stuff, everybody partakes. So does my wife too.
Is
So-
it true your best
That's
man
cool.
is gonna be Cheech and Chong, dude?
Who is it gonna be, Cheech or Chung?
Yeah, if it's anybody, it's Chong for sure.
And then, hey, and don't bring no glass. That makes your teeth fall off,
Yeah.
man. Yeah. Steve, Jerry talked about this in a previous episode. Cause you photographers see stuff with a different eye
Yeah.
that we as normal people we don't see. So
Well-
when you go to places, you'll be like, man, I could take some bomb pictures over here.
Everywhere.
Does that happen to you?
Everywhere, and especially like when you're out, like just anywhere. It's anywhere. Everywhere that I am, like I see something, I'm like, oh, that'd be cool to come back and like bring somebody to take some pictures.
But the
But
times
then-
that we actually go back.
Yeah, but then it's just like I was like, do I really have time to go over there and do that? And when I first started out, man, that's all I used to do. I would take people places. Anywhere I could, anywhere I thought I saw pretty lights, anywhere that would be a nice foreground, I would go. Yeah, I would take people out, and I've made some good friends and stuff through like models and stuff and people that I've met, and I still talk to them like up until even today, and but a lot of my favorite pictures have come from taking pictures of people in random places. I used to hang out with people that would throw monthly meetups and stuff, and they'd go out in the middle of the desert, and they'd have like a theme, and people would dress up, and you're there till sunset taking pictures. I mean, even after sometimes. So
How long ago was that?
that was a few years ago. That doesn't really happen too often. They have a lot of workshops and stuff now, but these meets were like free. Like
Yeah.
all you had to do, like if you wanted to bring your own beer or bring whatever you want, you could bring it.
Okay,
And they
cool.
weren't. They were like in isolated locations, like away from the public, where you could do whatever you want. You're not gonna. No one's gonna tell you anything.
All rule, no
But I
rules.
will tell you one thing. So I do a lot of astrophotography, and we were out in Red Rock, right behind Red Rock. There's the Sasko ruins.
Okay.
So it's
Never
all
been.
like the land is all cartel land. So that's where they do all the trafficking, they run all the drugs and stuff. But there used to be way like in the freaking like 1600s, there used to be like an old city out there. And now it's all leveled, and the only thing there is just there's like an underground tunnel. So it's all laid out there, and a lot of people go there to play paintball and stuff like that. And there's a giant smelter, and it's just this giant brick old smelter. There's nothing in there. It has a giant hole where they used to shove all the stuff in, and they would just melt everything there. And they were building over there at one point, and they stopped, and there's just a bunch of abandoned buildings out there, and everything brick, everything's like it's fun if you want to get like really creative. But I've been out there and stuff, and it's super fun to get to. It's
Where is
technically private property, so if you go down like Red Rock,
Red Rock?
and you take the Red Rock exit and you hang a left, and you go through a neighborhood, and you'll get to a point where it just becomes a dirt road, and there's like you'll know the smell once you pass the farm, because it freaking smells disgusting with all the cows and stuff out. But you pass and you keep going, And you can get in. I mean, everything's graded out there, so you can go in a car. Like, it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but it's from like here to there. It's probably about an hour 15, hour 30, but it's super cool, man. We've done plenty of like very like Halloween kind of spooky stuff out there because it gets dark, and like the brick's super cool. You can do a lot of creative stuff. The inside, it's all concrete, and it just kind of runs around, and it just looks like little underground tunnels.
Dang, that's
and
cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of cool stuff. You just have to be careful because we've gone out there, and people go out there to shoot guns all the time because it's all open land and there's nothing. It's all Ironwood National Monument, so there's no really like rules. But there's always people out there shooting guns, and I've heard stories of people like stray bullets catching people and stuff. But I've never been out there before and had someone out there shooting guns and stuff. I've just heard stories about it.
That's a good place to take Mrs. Salva there, huh?
Dude, we've hosted a couple Halloween shoots there, and it gets fun, man. It's huge. Like the area itself is massive, and the sun sets like right in the middle of it, and there's so many really cool photo opportunities. But when we were out there, man, we had a Blackhawk, the Border Patrol was out there, and they sent a helicopter to where we were, and it was circling us for about it was not more than like 50 yards from us, so it was super close. And then like 10 minutes later, there was like 4 Border Patrol coming down, because like I said, all that area is all trafficking area, so everything gets run through there. So they're like, you're not afraid, and like me, I'm just like, well, if I die, at least I'm with a camera in my hand. I'm like,
Like I told you earlier, Steve, you look suspect, bro. That's what happened.
That wouldn't be the first time.
You fit the description. You're
always
brown,
fit the description.
and you got the tats, brother.
Yeah, that's
there
right.
You go. That's all they need.
Man.
But that sounds pretty cool.
You know
though.
what they really wanted to ask?
Yeah.
Where's the stash?
Where's the paper? Where's the stash? Where's the stash? How much are you running?
How much are you going to share?
What's the cut?
So Steven, what do you like to shoot best, man? I know you do a lot of weddings.
Yeah,
that
weddings
what you
is
do?
my main thing. Lately, I've been getting into. So I haven't really been getting into too much, but is like portrait work, man. I've been like watching. I watch. When I tell you I spend time on YouTube, like that's all I do. Like any spare time I have, I'm on YouTube, and I'll watch like the same videos, and I'll watch them over and over again just to like soak it all in. And but lately I've been really enjoying a lot of like portrait work, like studio portrait work.
That's cool.
But like weddings hands down, man. I don't know. It's just something about weddings. It's like that's like my bread and butter. That's like my comfort zone. That's where I don't normally have to stress. But yeah, that's like weddings and just portrait work is just my jam.
I told Jerry this earlier when we were talking about tonight's episode. I told him that I'm kind of like in weddings where the quinceañeras, bro. As far as the DJ
fun,
goes.
Quinces are fun. I've done a handful of quinces, and I did one, and the grandmother kept bringing us shots of Fireball, and she would not let
That was
us.
a good quinceañera.
She would she would not let us leave or like move unless we took the shot. And when I tell you she was bringing them, dude, she was bringing them. Like every few minutes, here's another one.
Hey,
She's like, "How are you going to say no to the grandma?" And I'm like,
All
"Okay."
right.
Like,
That's rough, dude.
yeah, it's I've had some.
No,
You're like, lady, I'm
you
not
know
an
what's
alcoholic.
rough? You know what's rough? Them drinking and you not getting anything.
That is rough
And then your
also.
knees and everything's hurting, bro. Like, that's rough.
You're like, I need something to numb me.
We're trying to put it in our contract. Hey, shots included.
Yeah, seriously. And
After
it's
8.
cool, dude, and it's cool because like a lot of people, even like the quinceañeras I've done, like I always have like like first consultations, whether it be over like Zoom or I'm very an in-person type of person, so I always like to be like, hey, I'll tell them, let's go grab some drinks, I'll buy drinks or whatever, and we'll chit chat, just get to know each other. And I always tell people, look, like I love to have fun. I'm like, that's like my main priority is to have fun. I was like, while of course still like getting the job done, but
While still shooting. Yahoo!
yeah. Dude, I have videos like of me taking shots. I've had I've smoked with the groom once, and like it's always fun, man. And I always tell people ahead of time, like I am the fun person. If you want someone to take shots, I would do it. You want someone to smoke with you, I will do it.
I volunteer.
If you want me to go running around, whatever.
I think you're in the wrong business, Fabio.
Yeah, what are you doing?
You need to learn to grab a camera.
Hey, I'm gonna train Fazan to be my second shooter.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, I volunteer.
All right, we're starting tomorrow.
You gotta start practicing.
We're starting tomorrow.
Okay.
No, but that's cool, dude. Like I was the opposite. I did like some portrait work and stuff like that before I got into before me and Sergio got into the wedding stuff. I don't know, at this point we're kind of like leaning towards more like quinceañeras, just because the really thing that really kind of gets me going is the bridal party, dude. Like that's, oh my god, it's such a drag, dude.
Some of them are just not good.
Some of them are hard. I was just telling these guys outside, so I won't say any names, but I second shot for a good friend of mine over the weekend on Saturday at Oasis, at Wild Horse Ranch. And the groom was just like not having it. Not from the
like,
moment.
he didn't want to get married to?
No, dude, he was just being like super rude.
Really?
Like he kept like he would always. So when we got there, I went in there and I introduced myself like I do all the time, and then I was with the other, with the bride and them for a little bit, and I told the guys like, hey, I'll be back. I gotta go get some stuff, get some pictures with the bride, and then I'll double back and get pictures of you guys. And the bride had like a list of stuff she wanted to do, so I was like, you know what, sure. And every time I wanted to take a picture, he just had this look like he did not want me there. He didn't talk to me. Every time I talked to him, he kind of just like brushed me off, and it was just awkward. That was the first time that's like ever happened to me. And then like during the every time we asked for pictures, he just had this like, oh, I don't really want to do pictures, and it was always like, oh, I'm stuck having to do pictures, and I'm like,
this is his wedding, right?
Yeah, and I'm just like, dude, like this is it, like this is all you have is pictures.
This is a 6-month wedding,
dude. This is awesome. This is all you have, man. Is just is pictures. Like this is gonna last you forever. They weren't doing video. They had that's a lie, because they had a couple family members with like some old Sony cameras, like just like 4K HD cameras, like handheld cameras.
Oh man!
And they were sitting on these little rinky-dink tripods, and but yeah, man, it was just like
these Amazon tripods.
Yeah.
Hey.
What you guys got on Amazon tripod?
Oh no.
Hey,
okay,
no,
like for phones, all right, cool.
No. For somebody that's not paying, it's cool. They're cool. But if you're charging and you have an Amazon tripod, that's embarrassment. If I took this to... No.
Like, I mean, we've done this, but for like a live stream.
Yeah. No, well, I'm taking like...
Because I'm not going to put a $500 tripod for a phone. Like,
Yeah.
And it's hard, man, because like me, I'm very nice to people, and like, so it's weird because like it's like when people are mean to you, I'm very like okay, like you're kind of a dick too. Like, like sorry, like I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't get it. But yeah, man. And then we got into like the ceremony, and everything was cool, and like we were still doing pictures, and we were trying to get his attention, and we kept calling him, and the wife was calling him, and he like turned around and screamed, and he was just like, I'm busy, and I'm just like, dude, like. And
do you
like,
want to get married, bro?
Dude, and then like one of the family members was like, you just did your vows, and he's like, I didn't vow to take all these pictures, and I'm like,
what the fuck?
So I'm like,
oh hell,
dude,
that's weird.
God, I thought I had a bad.
Yeah, dude. I was just like, dude,
hell,
and it's crazy because I've been doing weddings since probably like 2019, maybe 2020, and this is the first time that I've ever
encountered something like that.
Yeah, I didn't know I was so thrown away, dude. It was so weird because it's like you pay a lot of money for this.
Yeah.
I bet.
And then most people who, of course, run contracts and stuff, they have I have a clause in mine that says, hey, you treat me good, I treat you good. That's it's a mutual understanding, and it's not even a mutual understanding. It's just
common sense.
It's just common sense. Yeah. Like first of all, you're not mean to people for what? What is that? Does nothing
on a happy day.
Yeah, dude.
On the day that's happy day.
Like such a big on such a big day, man. And me and the other person I was working with, we were both kind of like, what the hell? Like this is never. I have never, and it wasn't my wedding. I was second shooting, but I was just like, I was so thrown away, and it takes the motivation out of you because you're just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
you know,
big time.
you're trying to get the best shot, you're trying to do the best, and we got great shots, and I saw some of the stuff that was delivered, and it was amazing, but it was just like, it just sucks, dude, because it's like you can't do anything about it.
It's
you have
just-
to take
the
it.
back end. Well, that's kind of
You have to take it because at the end of and you try to think, and like the person I was working with is like, you know, she's like, you know, the money's still green.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm
but okay,
but it's to an extent, like like the money can be as greedy as you want, but I'm not gonna. I'll tell you what, I'll give you back your deposit.
Yeah,
I'll leave.
So
like
this is like where like here's a tip for everybody.
Pro tip of the
Pro
day.
tip.
Pro tip.
That's why like
Pro tip. This is a pro tip. This is a pro tip.
that's why like you have like that meeting with that person.
yeah,
So I'm pretty sure that you probably would have turned down the contract if the guy's a doushbag.
yeah, immediately.
Like
I would've
I'm
been
not
like-
gonna do your wedding. Like I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to go through the whole hassle.
See,
of-
and like-
Oh, I'm booked.
Guess what? I just checked my calendar. I'm booked. Bye.
the person that I worked with, they were telling me like that they did their engagement pictures and that they were like night and day. Like she was like, yeah, I did their engagement pictures and they were amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just, she's like,
So
I don't know.
so
And
something,
like,
something happened.
yeah, and the bride was was amazing. Like to the moment we left, she was a total sweetheart, and you know whatever we needed, she's like, just tell me. But I was just kind of like, dude, like I just didn't get it. I was just
It
like,
was weird, huh?
It was just
What a
weird,
douche.
and I don't, and he seemed like he was just mad, and I'm just like, that's what you paid us to be
Yeah.
here for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
That
get
sucks.
it, and at the same time, I get it because, and like my wedding's coming up, and that's what I even told
Are
the
you gonna
girl
do
taking
douchebag?
pictures. I was just like, I told her, I was just like, you know, at some point, I just want to chill, and I get it. You know, you're on your feet all day. You know, you want to hang out with your friends,
Yeah.
you want to mingle, but at the same time, like, you both kind of come to an agreement when you hire.
Well,
a
it gets
photographer.
to a point like as a photographer, I'm pretty sure like it gets to a point where the formalities are out, and then it's just
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab you wherever you're at.
Yeah, most of the, and like for me personally, like the reception, like I've been in your face all day with a camera.
Yeah, yeah.
Once we hit the reception, you find me, and I'll be there. I'll be taking pictures, and I'll be running around snapping pictures.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to chase you anymore because
Yeah.
it's the reception. It's time for you to relax, time for you to have a drink, time for you to
That's
have
right.
fun and enjoy the wedding.
Yeah.
If you, and I tell people, you know, if you want a picture, come get me. I'm not going to be far. I'll be on the dance floor, like.
Dancing.
Dancing.
I will dance.
No,
dude.
that-
I
that-
dance.
like, for
I
example-
dance.
I'm telling you, you need to get this job.
like for example, what we do
Of
is
me.
we create like a schedule, like a kind of like a shooting schedule for them, and be like,
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna shoot here, here, and after that, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like I ain't even gonna trip.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. I hope that I can't say I hope that I don't deal with that ever again. I mean, but
it'll
I mean,
happen.
Yeah, that was my first ever, and it wasn't even really my client, but it's just weird. It's just a weird concept. It's a weird concept. I feel like to begin with, to be rude just to somebody, but to be rude to somebody who's doing your photos on your wedding day,
Yeah.
like, because we could have left, you know.
Yeah.
And like, then the other person said, like, you know, in my contract it says if you treat me bad,
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm out. Like,
Yeah.
I'm outies, and you ain't gonna get.
If
You
this
ain't,
doesn't change, I'm out.
and like,
I'm
it's-
outies, and you ain't gonna get
yeah,
nothing
and
back.
like even like
I'll format your car right now.
and even to like, you know, even when we left, it's like, you know, we stayed till the very end, you know, and that's fine. Like, and even I think like even like if anything even worse than that happened, I would still stay to the end. But at the same time, it's like, how do you know?
But you're not gonna stay the same with that same enthusiasm.
Yeah, you're
Uh-huh.
not gonna have that same attitude. You're not gonna have that drive because I feel
gonna be
like,
like, fuck this.
Yeah, dude, you're not gonna have the drive, and it sucks.
Well, it's a vibe killer, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
You know, it really is because and like, and not even that, but then like you
It's like
you
it's,
yell at somebody, you yell at your partner, the person you just married,
Oh,
in
yeah.
front of everybody.
Really? He did that?
Yeah.
I know.
What a douchebag.
Like everybody, and I was just
he's like, I secured the bag.
What a douchebag.
dude, I don't know, and I was just kind of like, what in the world?
Oh,
and-
it says low battery.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm telling you.
Well, there's nothing I can do.
Yes, there
On
is.
mine?
Yeah. What is it? I can check. All right, we'll take a quick pause, guys.
Like 10%.
All right. Yeah, just check real quick.
It's because she needs a charger, bro.
She needs a.
Do you have?
Oh, 10%? We're still good.
It's good. Let me turn down the. Can I turn down the?
Just put it. Is it in low battery mode?
Oh no! How do I do that?
Just put it in low battery mode. Just swipe it down.
And then.
pues, ¿no tienes ahí low battery option?
Oh, yeah, wait. I think somebody showed me. Never mind.
Sorry, guys. This is always happens with Faznia. She never has battery.
Don't you have a phone, Jesse?
Yeah, here, Fosne.
Ahí conéctale ese.
Oh, we're connecting another phone.
Faznia.
Connecting another phone.
I think we should. I think it's time to do the little game.
Oh, man. I don't know, man.
No, I haven't had a chance.
Okay, go now.
That's what I'm doing.
I don't even know.
Hold on.
Go.
Oh wait, you gotta announce it.
Hold on, man. Wait.
No, but like, so they can get their...
Yeah, but we gotta connect your camera first.
Okay, connect my camera first.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna kick.
Oh, like connect. Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you were connecting my camera. I'm like, damn, you put me on the spot like that.
You're like, hold on. Do your best. It's kind of timed. Is it crooked?
Okay, we're good. And we're back. We're back.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to the Supreme Connection podcast.
Sorry, we lost connection a little bit there, but we're back.
Not we.
Yes, we are.
Kind of.
Yes, we are.
Not we.
Wait.
Well, Faznia's not back.
That's like when I was growing up. My stepdad, I would say like, oh, like we forgot. He's like, who's we? He's like, you got a mouse in your pocket?
We ain't French.
What? Okay.
We ain't French.
Am I back? Not yet.
No, yeah, you'll be back.
Yo, Jose's iPhone. All right, and we're rocking. We're
Okay,
rocking.
muy bien. Sorry, guys.
We're rocking. We're rocking.
Rocking around the Christmas
Christmas
tree
tree.
and the hurricanes round around.
Hey. All right, we're gonna play a game.
Yeah.
And
Game
Faznia's gonna
time.
tell us what is the game about.
Okay, it's time for a game, guys. And what we're gonna do, since we have two photographers here today,
Have
we're
more
gonna
than
put
two
them to
photographers.
battle.
We have three.
Three?
Yeah, Paco's a photographer too.
You're a photographer?
That's right.
So why didn't he enter
He's just
the...
like this.
I'll send him the picture.
Okay. Wow, okay. So the whole point of the game is we're going to put three photographers to the test. We had Steven, our invitee, take a picture of me, and we're going to put their editing skills to the test. So we'll give them, how much? Maybe 5-10 minutes?
¿Está listo,
I need
Paco,
like-
para editar?
30 seconds.
30 seconds, okay.
So I just finished mine.
He's like, I'm good.
This guy cheating.
What is he doing?
Mandas en
He's
el
already
taco.
editing.
I told you to wait.
Oh, did you? I didn't hear that part.
Oh, I told him to go. I thought we were supposed to.
Oh man.
It's okay. We'll give them a couple more minutes so they can edit the picture.
I can make some more adjustments.
All right, let me bump this up here.
All right, I'm gonna do what? A 1 minute timer?
Yeah, 1 minute timer.
1 minute timer.
And send it.
Oh shit, my Lightroom's updating.
Hey, you can only do what you have, okay? You
Yeah,
gotta work
yeah,
with
With
what you
what
have.
they have.
Yeah. No, ahí te la mandé a tu texto.
And then can you
Sí,
put
güey,
it?
pero
Ahí te lo voy a
está el
mandar.
teléfono ya, güey. No te vas a conectar al
Oh,
Wi-Fi.
sí, qué pen...
A ver si se
Ahí está, mijo, ahí está.
Ahí está. And then can we like send them back to you so you can put them on the TV or somewhere where we can see them?
Send them right there.
No, it's because it's gonna disconnect.
Oh, okay, no problem.
You can send them to Jesse Boy right there,
Yeah.
and he'll show them right there.
And he's gonna pick the best one.
Jesse's gonna be the
Ahí te está diciendo ya, güey. Oh, Francisco's iPhone.
22 seconds.
el iPad, güey.
iPad de Paco.
Wait, ahora sí veo.
Hold on.
Güey, tú no le has
All
mandado
right.
ni la foto, güey.
Hey, do you know William Hernandez?
No.
No? Because he's asking, what city is the best quince market in Texas?
Ooh, I'll probably say
I say here,
Dallas.
I say it's Dallas.
Dallas is
For quince?
Dallas is big. I don't
say
think it's
Houston.
quinceañera big.
I say
I
Houston.
think San Antonio, Austin
Austin.
is
Really?
probably Austin. So Austin's really
Because it's like Tucson, huh?
yeah, it's
It's like
huge.
Tucson.
And the thing with
Like it's
Austin,
close to the border.
The thing, so it's like Tucson. So not even that, but everybody wants to move there.
To
It's
Austin?
huge. To Austin, dude. Austin's like one of the craziest places in the world. Like, it's like
How does that country song go? She moved to Austin. What is it?
I'm not a country fan. I don't like country.
And that
so
one, I
know.
haven't heard that one.
Hey, el timer?
William says, nah, it's Houston.
Houston.
Houston could.
4,
I would say so.
3.
Wait, what are we doing? Are we starting already?
We started. The
Oh,
timer's
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Can we restart again?
Yeah, we gotta
One
restart.
more minute,
I didn't
guys.
know. Hey, that's
They're buying time.
Sorry.
Yeah,
One
that's how
minute.
Jerry does it.
Now,
Oh,
and
okay.
I also have a clause in my contract. If you're a Cowboys fan, I'm going to play crappy music in your wedding. Good thing Steve didn't hire me for his wedding. Cause
I'll be putting those end the party now songs at the beginning.
Guess
I'm
I'll
going to
Whiskey,
start with
whiskey.
his favorite country music.
People say I got a drinking problem.
And then,
People say I got a football problem. Cause I
Then I
go for the Cowboys.
why you guys
Because I'm
like
a
that,
Dallas fan.
bro? Don't be like that, guys.
Hey,
10 seconds.
what I don't
Oh,
understand is
shit, dude.
here
Nine,
being in
8.
Tucson and
I'm just going to auto this shit.
crunch time.
Oh,
He
man.
would too. He would
I'm
too.
just going to
A
auto
ver, a
this
ver,
shit.
This is where the AI like, oh shit, I don't
Comes
got
in.
AI. I don't got AI. Oh my god.
All right.
I'm just gonna auto this shit.
All right.
All right.
I just sent it to you.
Send your pictures, players. Send them. Where are we sending them?
I don't
To
know.
Jesse.
To Jesse.
Jesse's iPad.
Or to Jerry? 'Cause
All
Jerry
right, I
left
got
one.
the first one, and I got Paco, and he's in a bikini. What the hell? Not that one, bro. Holy moly.
Oh hell no!
What you got?
All right, ahorita va Jesse. Copy to device.
Damn, they're gonna make me get.
I
Lightroom
cheated,
on my
man.
phone
I
now.
cheated. I'm gonna
No.
say this
With
now.
the auto.
Hey, the tools are there to be used. Auto is a tool too.
It is.
Just saying. It's not the best tool, but it's a tool.
Okay.
It's also AI, you know.
Yeah.
Auto is AI.
Jesse, I thought
It is?
that.
Yes, it is AI.
Oh, I use that all the time.
We have so much AI out
Send
there,
it to the group.
and we use it, and we're like,
Oh,
oh, that's AI. Yeah, it's AI.
You know what I like to use? Like on Snapchat, you know how you have your AI?
Yeah.
I like to ask them for captions, like picture captions. Y de volada me salen and I just post.
Yeah.
La mando a la tuya, Gerardo.
No, ahí el Jesse, ahí el chat, güey.
To the to the chat.
People say I got a drinking problem.
Should make it like
No.
a country song. Huh?
No,
Supreme Connection.
what's the other? Oh yeah, so we're thinking about an intro, and actually we were coming on our way over here, and we want to do like
The first one that I sent you is Steven's.
We want to create an intro for the show.
Uh-huh.
We used to have another podcast, and we had an intro with the shots from Tucson. This is
Uh-huh.
before we were photographers and videographers. This is before that time. And so we actually he had a GoPro the 7 or the
Uh-huh.
8 the 7, and he did some shots and stuff. It came out pretty good back then. You know, this is a GoPro 7.
All right, so the first one I got is Steve's, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So here's the first one. This is Steve.
Hold on.
Ooh, I like the darkness.
I like the pictures in the back too.
All right.
I can't see nothing. I just all see the pictures in the back.
Ey, se ve clarito.
Ooh, this is an iPhone 15 Pro Max
For-
with a full frame sensor. 50 megapixels.
I'll tell you
guys.
the focal length right now.
Is that really the 15?
No,
¿Cómo se llama?
Oh,
no, it's a 14.
that was mine. The
Supreme Connection.
Supreme Connection.
So the next one
That one's
is,
mine.
All right, this is Jerry's. Here we go.
That's auto, bitch.
For sure. Te pasaste. No, la neta no se ven mal. No se ven mal.
Oh man.
You let AI do the work.
Auto.
He said, just give him the tablet.
Oh, this
Team
guy,
auto.
this guy went above and beyond, guys.
A
Above and
ver,
beyond.
a ver.
He cropped that bitch.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's what I'm talking about. That dedication.
Now, I don't like the vignetting.
La neta. Jerry, you're out. I had high hopes for you.
All
I
right.
had high hopes.
Hey, I'm not a photographer, so you guys gotta excuse me. But here's mine.
Let's see, close up.
That's the one that won.
Hey, put that close up again. Put this.
Good job. I like the filter you use.
So you let us know.
That's great.
I
That's because
know.
we're in a chat. We're in a chat group, and and then she sent us that picture.
When she
earlier
was
today.
getting ready.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
That was a mistake.
It fired back. It fired back right up.
That's like my best. I have a best friend, and she'll send me snaps sometimes, and they're like, she makes weird faces, and I'm just like screenshot, and she's like, why? And I'm like, one day.
One
I'm
day,
like,
I need
one
to
day.
read it.
I was
All
like,
right.
one day we're
So-
gonna.
Bosnia, what photo
A
did
ver.
you like better?
Ah. Can I see them again?
Oh, hey.
Yeah. We're not gonna do mine because I messed up her picture. All right, here we go. This is Steve's, okay?
Okay. I like it.
All right,
I can't see shit though.
and this is Jerry's.
Wait, are they on the chat?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay, because I'm blind.
No, my.
I've been saying this all day.
She's blind.
I'm blind.
And she got
I'm
glasses.
blind. I'm
Wait.
not wearing my glasses. I'm blind, guys. And then we put the bucket on. I can't see.
Okay.
I only have two.
Big ass iPhone.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
because
Paco
then-
didn't send his.
Okay, a ver. Oh, you guys, this is hard. Okay.
Which is gonna go on your profile picture as a profile picture
That's the profile pic.
for your Insta.
Oh, I'm being discriminated for using auto.
Okay.
Bosnia, remember, I'm still in the game though. Remember, if you like mine better.
Ganó el DJ Supremo. No,
Woo!
no, wait, Paco, wait. Ah. Okay, I made my decision.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't.
No, yeah, I did.
I like Steve's better.
Let's see which one
You
pops
like
up on our
Steve
Instagram.
better?
Yeah.
Okay, whose do you like better?
They told me I can't choose.
No, choose.
He's my brother, and this is my friend right here. You know, and I just met the guy.
Yeah, but on the picture edit.
That's why you speak Steve, bro. Don't be dumb. Because then,
Fuzza, you're the last judge.
Okay,
You're the judge.
honestly, I really liked your edit. I did not like your edit at all. Yeah, I expected too much.
Not your best work. Not your best work.
So I'm gonna say that the winner is Paco, and I'm gonna tell you why.
oh,
Because
what?
he cropped it.
I saw him. Hey, I saw him handing over the 20
Hey,
right now,
I
bro.
said he went a step above and cropped that shit. You know?
Yeah, that's what
Clean out
yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
I really do like how clear this
First
one
of all,
is.
there was no parameters.
No, there wasn't.
There
But,
wasn't any parameters.
but that was being creative, you know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Look at
But
Paco.
distraction.
Déjame poner otra vez.
Paco handed her a 20. Paco handed her
there's a lot of
20.
distraction.
Look
There's a lot of
I'm going to
distraction.
show you. He handed her a 20 right there. See? Just like, look at it's in that cup.
pasó un 20,
The
un 20.
$20 bill is in there.
Fixed it.
There you go. See?
Am I in frame, Jerry?
See? You would have
All right,
won.
good. Damn.
Hey, you would have won. If you would have cropped it and put some vignette in, you would have won.
No,
Yeah.
I know it was like a last minute thing, everybody. So it was
It's
just
okay.
like a
Oh
little
my
battle for
God,
them.
man, I haven't laughed so much in a
Good
while.
thing I'm not a photographer, bro.
I'm not a photographer either, bro. I'm not.
All right, well,
Man.
thank you for playing. We're doing good.
All right,
That
Paco.
was good.
Oh my god, that was funny. Hey, so going back to our chat here, so our viewer William says that they're actually in Dallas, but they say Houston has a whole different level now.
Es que en Dallas, pues las dan, güey.
¿Cómo?
Las
And
nalgas.
Dan las nachas, bro.
Hey,
Ahí las tienes que dar, güey.
And you know what the crazy thing is? So like, I know a few people out like in South Texas, like where I grew up, and there's not a lot of photographers out there. But like when I left there, it was small. And I recently visited this last December of last year, and it's freaking massive now. So
I
like
bet.
Elon Musk went out there and built SpaceX out there.
Dang.
So the place is like huge.
massive.
Yeah, it's growing.
It's huge, and like that was over like a 7-8 year period.
Well, Tucson's grown in the last
Oh
10
yeah,
years,
for
man.
sure.
Like,
And I was just telling somebody that because like when we
Crazy.
first moved here out in like Sahuarita, it was dirt. There was dirt everywhere.
Yeah.
There was dirt everywhere. There was nothing but like the tree, like just the acorn trees that are out there. And now there's housing. Absolutely.
Yeah,
There's
up the
buildings.
yin yang, up
Look
the
at like
yin yang, yep.
Tucson. Like you look at downtown. Like when I first moved here, there was bars everywhere. Now there's housing for all the college kids everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
They right next to the Rialto, they used to be that empty lot, and now they have they have the Funky Monk there. They have the hotel.
Yep.
They have the hotel across.
Man,
the way
then you
now.
moved here way back.
Yeah, dude. It
Way
was
back.
like back when what was the bar called? Not O'Malley's. It was
Maloney's?
Maloney's.
Maloney's, yeah.
Maloney's. Yeah.
Maloney's.
They're cousins, O'Malley's and Maloney's.
10 cent Tuesdays,
Yeah,
dude.
So like it's crazy because it's everywhere. Everywhere you go. I heard it. So there used to be a coffee shop right off of Congress, and a friend of mine used to work there, and they told me they were like, yeah, somebody bought us out. He's just like, what they did is they raised the rent like 200%.
Damn.
200%. And of course, who the hell you can't keep up with 200%
Yeah.
rent, you know? So it forces everybody out of business, and then
That sucks.
And then they knocked it down, and then that's where they built the AC hotel.
Well, that was strategy. They
Dang.
wanted them
Yeah.
out, and boom, they
And the
raised
people
the
that
rent.
because like the people who owns the spot, they're the ones making the
Yeah,
money.
they're the ones that making
Yeah.
cash. Of course.
Yeah.
And it's all about longevity, It's everybody's got to put food on the table, but some people's hands are dirtier than others. Like it's crazy, man. It's happening everywhere, absolutely everywhere.
everywhere.
You-
Well, we just had a guy come. He's an investor from California.
Uh-huh.
He's all asking us how much rent here, that building. He wants to buy the whole plaza that's down the street.
Yeah,
I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, I own that, so
yeah, dude.
and I'm
It's
from
like,
California,
what?
so you cannot,
crazy, man.
buy me that easy.
It's-
Well,
It's
the
happening
the
fast.
guy in the comments said that over here he sees that the market is strong.
It's. I think
For-
it's definitely like an untapped market for sure.
For quinceañeras,
Fucking señoras.
it's rough, man. We do a lot of them, right? But people are so cheap.
It is.
Drums, please.
Yeah, it is.
People are so cheap. I don't know how much they'd be charging out there in Dallas and stuff like that. But
And see, and the big thing of it, like too, is a big factor is like cost of living. You want to, and I found out that the hard way because like when I first started, man, I was doing hour-long session for like $100,
What?
and now I charge upwards of like $400 for an hour-long session. And it's like as you grow, you have like a place in the market.
Yep.
And you'll find your place in the market, and you'll find those clients that value your work, and they're going to be like, "Hey, I will pay $400
For all those people that are starting now, raise your prices.
because I know people that they started like a couple years ago and they're still charging like $40.
$40.
Yeah, dude. And you know what? For some people, that's cool. If you're not doing it, like, I have a very healthy, work balance. I work during the week, do my weddings and all my photo stuff on the weekend, and I always take the summers off. I don't book anything, not a single thing. And if people come up and be like, "Hey, I have this," I'm like,
That's why we got the
Sorry.
studio.
"Yeah." I was like,
Oh,
I don't.
you want a photo session? Yeah, we're at the studio.
Yeah. Well, the main thing I tell
Facts.
people, it's too damn hot.
It is.
That's
I
why.
am
That's why
too damn hot, and I'm too damn thick.
we don't book anything outside.
And I'm too thick to be
Dude.
running around.
Dude,
It's hard,
This
man.
summer we did one outdoor session,
One
and I
outdoor.
was dying. I
Oh,
was like,
dude.
"Nope, never
It's
again."
hard.
He ended
What was
up in
that?
ICU, man.
Most of the wedding we did was what, May?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
even
was
then-
that was borderline.
And that was and like it was cloudy. Like it wasn't even that bad, but
Yeah.
like
June
oh,
and
man.
we did one in July, and I was
July.
like, "Hell,
Yeah, I had
no.
one in July,
So-
dude. I was drenched.
So what we did is with that quinceañera, they're like, "Oh, no, fucking no, we're doing them
at the venue
at the venue.
in the AC."
That's it."
Yeah, dude. It's different out here, man. And like people, and I think a lot of people come out here because they're wanting things cheaper, and that's why I always tell people, like, I had someone recently ask me, they're like, what do you when there's other people that charge less, and I'm like, that's just it. Like, you're gonna find people that may not
at
do
all
all the
at
work.
all price points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna find people that may not do as hard a work as you, and they're charging half the price for it. I was
Yeah.
just like, but that's just like AI. It's there's so many people that probably utilize that generative fill so much now because now you can put it into your commercial work.
Yeah.
And it's like you can't tell, but like
I can tell.
Yeah, exactly. There's people, you know, there's the people that know what it is. There's people that know how it works, but then you have the people that are like coming into photography, and AI is such a big thing for everything nowadays that's how they learn. What they get. Yeah. They're like, you know, dude, like I had to learn Photoshop the hard way if I wanted to remove something out of a picture. Nowadays, you can freaking go in there, click, and it's done.
You just circle it, remove.
Yeah, it's a whole different game now, and I you find your niche in the community and in the business aspect of it. And I'm still in me, you know, I feel some days I find it, and then I have other days where I'm like, I could probably switch it up and do something a little bit different. And that's like my plan. Like I want to learn everything. So like right now. So
what do you think? Because I raised this question on our Facebook account, and it's primarily mostly like Hispanic, Latino people on our account. And so I raised a question like, what do you prefer? A photographer that has one style, or a photographer that can adapt to many styles?
See, I'm a big adapt person because I love using Flash, but I love my natural light even more.
Okay.
And I will use both. Every session, not like every session. If I'm doing a family session, most people see, like most of the work I have out there is natural light. So that's what people want, you know? And that's what people come to me for, is for natural light. I'll throw in Flash, just throw it in there. And I have both styles of pictures on my website. So that people know, like, hey, this is what I do, but I can also do this. Yeah. And I love to utilize both.
Yeah, when I started, I was under the impression like, oh, you have to do one or the other.
Yeah, but like the game now, you know.
We were under the impression that we needed a shitload of gear.
Yeah, dude.
Turns out that sometimes we just need our camera and to go.
And that's what and it's funny because you guys are setting up the lights right now, and I was thinking, I'm like, man, like I have lights at home that are newer lights, and they cost me $60. And it's just like, not to take offense to anybody, but like you could get the same level of brightness. You don't have to, like, nowadays you don't have to pay.
You have to buy
350. Exactly. That's like, I think when I first met you, I think, you know, we were talking about like video lights and stuff, and you're like, yeah, you should use these. And they were nice, but they were like $400 or $500 lights, and I'm like,
it's these
bro,
ones
what are you talking about? Like, yeah, I'm like, I don't like no.
It's because it was like, for me, like I know at the time when we bought these, that's how there was. Yeah. Because I was looking for a light that was portable. Yeah. I didn't have
small.
to be that I had was small. It was portable.
These things come with like a little thing, a little hood, and that's it. That's all we take.
And I don't have to be connecting it. My thing was the wireless.
Yeah.
And this is at the time when when we purchased these, they were battery powered wireless things.
What we wanted. So I have a controller,
and there's a controller to it, and I was like, this is a perfect thing, because other than that, we'd have to be running wires or extension cords.
See, like at home, I use those lights when I'm like I like to stream video games and stuff. So when I'm streaming video games, those are the lights I use, and they originally bought them $90 for 2 of them.
Oh, that's a steal, bro.
And they come with desk clamps, and then you're good. But like, you know, then you have people that spend $350 on like a real fancy light. It's like, for what, dude? Like, you can plug it in, face it against a white wall. That's it.
Yeah,
we've had these fall twice already.
No,
I could test their durability.
No, they're pretty durable.
But no, yeah, for real. Like now, if I would buy other lights, maybe I'd buy a different brand or cheaper option. Just because, like, they are $400 a pop. You know, like we have 4 of them, so we spent $1,600 on just lights. But that was when they originally came out. That was pretty much the only thing that was out there at that point for that. Because there was other lights, but they're a lot more expensive, you know. Like,
and of course it comes with quality, you know, battery duration, and you know, even battery quality.
No, and the only reason we have lights is because venue here suck.
With lighting,
the lighting sucks. Everything sucks.
Dude. Everything's
Give him a drum roll. That was awesome.
A lot of the. I really wish we could also have all the venues sit down in a room and be like, all right, guys.
This is what we need.
Have a panel of photographers.
This is what works best.
Fix your
for
lights.
your venue.
Bro,
me estás diciendo que no le dices que prendas las luces al venue.
No.
Que no las prendan.
Paco, some venues charged up to like $3,000 to put up the uplighting.
The uplighting. Yeah.
Isn't that should be already included? You know what I
Wait,
mean?
what do you guys mean? Like to have good lighting?
Like you know the lights that they put like on the
side.
edge.
Against the
Yeah,
walls.
against the
Yeah.
wood, against the
Okay,
wood,
there's some
yeah.
venues that charge you $3,000 just to put those lights up.
What?
Dead.
And
I'm
it
gonna go
makes
to Dollar Tree, put those little
it does
battery
it
ones.
does make the venue look better,
It does.
but like where the dance floor is, there's no light.
Yeah.
And there's very like
So-
I get it. Like for example, Stardance.
Yeah.
Like that's a mood, that's a style. Like, I get it 100%. But then there's other venues where it's like the light sucks. Like,
Yeah.
and especially if they have like that really orangey looking type of
Orange
deal.
light.
Man, that's just gonna that reflects off your skin like no other. Especially if you have darker skin.
Yeah. And see what the
You look dark. Hey, güey. Este güey se va a mirar, no se va a mirar, güey.
and the crazy thing is too is that like you go to venues and like the uplighting's there, so you know that people are paying for it.
Yeah.
But that's like it's one of those things, and a lot of the times like when people like sell out these packages, it's like it's not all inclusive. It's what, here's a $2,000 base pay for using the DJ plus lights. Oh, you want more lights? We have more lights. Okay, here's another $3,000. But that's how it is.
That's
That's
how
how it is. But it's crazy though because like for example, like I've been getting into doing real estate photography. So I just came up with like a package for where it's like hey, it's $180 for this. Oh, you want this extra $50?
Yeah.
You want drone pictures? Cool. Here's another $100. And that's how you make money, and it's a money game, and that's how it is. And like at the end of the day, it's like not personal, but it's like
you have to personalize the package
Yeah,
for the
you
person
have to,
because
right.
not everybody has the same need.
Yeah,
Right.
and we actually just changed, like, for example, our DJ packages for that. Because in the photography, when we initially started, we had, like, 2 packages.
Yeah.
And it's either you got A or B. And
One
and
or the
there's
other.
some people that have like I know people that have like their website has like 20 different packages.
Damn.
And it's like 3 packages for engagements, and it's like maternity packages. I charge, so for example, like I'll charge a base rate for like everything, and it starts off at either 30 minutes or it starts off at an hour. And I always tell people, you're getting engaged, cool. You want a lot of pictures, you want to take advantage of it, do the hour. I can do it in 30 minutes. And what I can do in an hour, I can still do it in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But the idea is to sell your product. You want people to buy.
But you sell yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to sell what you want to put on the table what you can sell. And like it took me a while to realize that, because for a long time it was like any chance I could get, I was just like, boom, $150. All right, whatever. 8-hour wedding for $500, I'll do it. Whatever.
Dang.
But like when you're starting
those
out,
are rough.
You're starting out. That's
you're
how it
starting
is.
out, like you have to take what you can get because you want to make a name for yourself.
Yeah.
And like I got, lucky enough for me, when I first got into weddings and stuff, I knew someone that was very known by venues, and so like I used to go to these weddings and I would get introduced, to the venue owners or the people getting put on the vendor list. And then you have, I met some other people. A couple people that own venues. I know people that work very close with venues. So like now it's like I've managed, and it's always been a community over competition, and that's always been the goal.
Yeah.
And then, but you do have people that are out there for themselves and for themselves only.
Yeah.
I know people that charge $3,400 or more for an 8-hour wedding, one photographer,
Yep. I've seen those too.
and it's
for them.
like. Yeah, and I'm just like, and it's, you know what, if that's, you want to put that workload on yourself, that's all you.
Yeah.
But like me personally, like I'll pay $300 and have my buddy come bullshit with me for the day. You get drinks, you get food, you get cake.
Yeah.
That's what I tell
What
my
else
wife.
do you
That's what I
need?
tell my wife. That's what I tell my wife. I eat like a king on the weekends.
Yeah.
I'm like,
If I have nothing to do and somebody calls me, hey, you want to do a video? Let's go.
Yeah, yeah.
If I have nothing to
it's
do.
about love for the game. Like it's
Because
what it
it's
is.
more like, I just want
It's-
to go
it's
do it.
you have to find. I think you have to find the balance where it's worth it for you to do it.
Yeah.
But then you're also having some fun out of it too.
Yeah.
But like that's like when I first started doing like film stuff, man, I was like jumping at everything I could. I'd be like, "Do you need a second shooter? I'll go just to go." Like I don't care. I've done 6-7 hour weddings and didn't get paid a dime. And I'll like, and a lot of the time, like I'll if I have to like pay or someone to do like the editing or whatever, I'll do it like. That's what I do with like real estate pictures. Like I don't know how to like. I tried editing real estate pictures, couldn't figure it out. Paid someone $30 to do them. It's out of my pocket, but whatever. Still made still pocketed $200. Like
Yeah.
it's
you have to find kind of like what's
Right.
worth it for you.
yeah.
And that's pretty cool.
And going back to the lights, the only reason we got the lights is because of the lighting. The venue lighting sucks. I said that already.
Let me repeat that again.
No, it
And-
doesn't suck. It could be better, but
It could be
cost
better.
you $3,000.
That's like that's
But
like
it's more because I want to create an effect, and what it does, people like get a really fucking wild when we put up our gear and
Yeah.
shit. They're like, I used to carry this harness. I used to carry a lot of
Yeah.
shit.
Oh,
I don't
crazy.
know. I don't now.
Then
He
he upgraded his camera. And he's like, I don't need all this.
I don't
stuff.
need all that.
He looked like the LED robot.
Yeah,
I think
When
I've
he
seen.
was
I think I may have seen pictures.
Yeah,
of
I've
him
had
where he's the
everything.
harness, like
Yeah.
the whole.
I don't do that shit.
Yeah.
Anymore. I don't even use a gimbal. I got 2 gimbals right there, 3 gimbals that are right there. We don't even bust
I don't
them
even
out
use them anymore.
unless I'm gonna do like a commercial. I need some slow mo. I need some
Yeah.
whatever. I do it, but
It's because we had to learn that you don't have to use a gimbal for everything. A
Right.
gimbal is not useful
and it's
for
because
everything.
what I shoot. But so when we put our lights, 4 points, it creates this effect, and people it grabs the attention.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like what we're going for. What I've been talking about, there's a venue we did 2 weeks ago. We did a wedding, and they have no backlighting. It sucks. It's one of those hotel kind of
banquet.
the one
Yeah.
where we had this issue. I don't want to say names, but
Right.
and
Let's just say the lighting, like it doesn't. There's no backlight, so
there's no backlighting.
as you know, wherever you shoot, it's gonna look dark.
Yeah. And that was the same thing I explained to people is like, if you want, pretty in the back.
So I was telling Jerry is like, we have some backlight, we have some uplighting that we have. We just plug it in and it's pop it up. And I was like, I'm gonna start taking some stuff. Maybe it's extra work for me, but I want to create effects.
Right. You want your pictures
That
to look
looks on
nice.
video,
Yeah.
look pictures.
Because
whatever.
I know what you mean. Because there's some places where it's like, you have the dance floor and there's no uplighting, there's no lighting anywhere except the DJ's lights, and the DJ's lights.
Then
where
we
are.
shoot that way.
Right, and then you shoot,
And
but
they-
then you get the
sometimes
DJ
they
in the back like this guy over here, like.
And sometimes they suck. Sometimes their lighting sucks.
So yeah, but it's
because the thing is, like, sometimes the DJs they don't allow you. They don't they're not team players.
yeah.
So they don't they're like, screw you, screw the photographer. Like, I'm gonna use whatever color or whatever
And
lighting or
and
whatever.
or they'll have their lights going it's like the formal dancing. Their lights are just like
Going
party
off.
dance,
like if we're at a club,
Strobe light.
strobe lighting and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I always try to shoot away from that, but it's still, I can see it on the skin. And even
Yeah.
though we have these lights that clear it up, but I still see it on the video, like moving the
Yep.
reds, the blues, in the face and stuff like that. And it kind of annoys me.
That's like,
It's Sergio's pet peeve.
It's my pet peeve.
But
and
I
it
tell
annoys
him,
me.
like, dude, the
I'll give you a
clients.
good example is, have you ever shot at La Paloma?
La Paloma. No.
So it's a resort. It's a resort.
I know where it
it's a
is.
wedding venue also.
Yeah.
But so the inside's really nice. They've made a lot of changes to it, but they've always had this one specific light, and it sits right in the center of the dance floor, and it's a swirling light. So the effect is it just swirls.
Oh, that's
Well, they don't turn it off ever. So when I have like pictures of like brides where they're dancing, and my flash is filling where it's supposed to, there's good backlighting, and then there's just burnt out spots on the
that
picture
sucks.
because of this overhead light that shines directly on it. And like you can turn it off, like it's not hard.
Yeah.
But that's like another one
Yeah.
is Saguaro Buttes. Saguaro Buttes, I don't know if you've ever shot there, but
Nope.
they come through the main entrance and they have this tungsten light that just fucking beams you, dude, right in the face. So like I have to
They don't
adjust
have
my,
no lighting.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Like some people
101s.
don't think, and like and it's hard because like you want to go to venues, you want to come back to venues, you want venues to invite you.
There's
So
one
it's-
venue I don't
it's-
want to go back to. I've been there twice already. It's pretty bad.
it's like, but it's like you want them to be like, hey, come shoot for us again. But it's hard when it's like, some venues, like you said, they just do not have the lighting.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's just dim, it's dark, and it's dull.
The one I can say where I saw the skin like that, because I don't know why the DJ didn't turn off the lights, because those lights were already part of the venue.
Mm-hmm.
It's at the Diamond events,
Yeah, the one on Prince.
one on Prince.
Oh, so
I liked it. I just didn't like. The,
We've
shot
shot there
like 4 times.
We shot there, and I like the backlighting. It's nice. It's just that lighting that they have. They
don't
should have
turn it
just
off.
turned.
They should just turn it off. and just left the floor and just turn off that light.
So
on
now
top.
I haven't been there recently, but the last time I was there, they had, I think, like, they had just remodeled the place, and it was like they had like gray flooring, and it made the room look like blue,
Oh,
and
really?
the walls were just like
was it
white.
gray?
I don't know. I'd have to check the pictures, but I don't think so.
Yeah, so like
I think they had like one, like the middle section only, and then they kind of like fixed the other.
Yeah, I
portion.
don't know.
I think like the middle where the dance
Yeah.
floor is. I think that is that what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So
they may have changed. I haven't been there in quite some time.
And then they
but-
put black. They the roof, the ceiling. They
blacked
painted
it
in
out.
black. They blacked it
yeah,
out.
so they may have changed, because when I was there, they had
I did like it. I did like the pictures. I did like the video. I
Uh-huh.
just didn't like that the lights were not off.
Yeah.
And it's
he didn't like that the people were looking like the Smurfs.
Yeah, they
All
just
blue.
they just it's just like you see this. They were doing the toast, and like you see lights in their face. You can't really see good. You gotta like really look at it because my lights, like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. That's why we have this stuff, because that at least minimizes a little more, and it's softer on the skin.
It's like what we had to do. We had to switch to switch to using our own recording.
oh,
and
because-
then, my own
Because we
recording.
learned that we couldn't rely on the DJs,
They suck sometimes.
yeah.
especially at quinceañeras. Like
Especially.
that was just a
Yeah.
no-go.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like one of my favorite venues to shoot at, because the guy who owns it is a DJ and he's also a photographer, so he understands, is Park Avenue. So like Park Avenue, the guy who owns it is Shay Wilson, is a good buddy of mine, and the back, like as soon as you walk in, it says love on the on the thing, and it's just bulb lights. So right away, you sit in there with an 85 millimeter, man, and it'll create just beautiful bokeh in the back. And it just it has an effect. And that place automatically comes with uplighting all the time. So there's always, and it's very barn style, and there's everywhere you look, there's stuff behind it. To the left, he has kind of like a rainfall of lights, and you can create something out of that. Through the back side over here on the right, there's lights. So there's lights everywhere, so you can shoot from every angle. Because there's like certain venues where it's like you can only shoot in one
angle.
direction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of
And
sucks.
it's like it gets old. It gets old.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what we're trying. We were Sergio was saying that we might have to invest in our own uplighting,
Uplighting.
or something to
I,
be able to
I follow
create these
Justin
effects.
Porter,
I don't just support it. Yeah.
and he's like, I bring my own backlight.
And you can,
Because there's
dude.
some
Yeah.
venues that don't have it, and
The
I'm
thing
not gonna
is-
charge them. I just want my shit. to look
Right,
good.
right. But
Yeah.
then at that point, like sometimes we're gonna have to hire some people to help us out.
And I'll be a man. There's
Yeah, yeah, and but
And
like
what about your
Fosnia?
own venue?
that is where I want to get to. I got an investor right here.
Oh, we got an investor. Hey, you know anybody wants to invest?
Paco! Welcome to the club, brother.
And that's why we're bringing on people.
No, but
There's a homeless dude outside the studio. I'm gonna ask him if he wants to invest.
no, but I
think
think that like sometimes I think we're gonna have to go even the next step and
Own a venue.
no and just
that's my goal, man. That's my goal for the next 10 to 15 years. Is
Really?
is to own a venue.
that's
Cool. That's like my end goal. Even if it's to go in on a venue with somebody, but that's like my end time retirement goal is to own a venue and run a venue. Even if
good.
it's just a small
cool.
personal 50 to 100 people, nothing crazy, but something
Start
just
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want it here in Tucson?
I don't know. That was another thing, was I don't know if I want it here or if I'd want to move somewhere to Texas and do it.
Yeah.
Because all my family and stuff's from over there.
dude. We follow this guy named Roberto Serrano. Have you? know who he is?
Yeah. I follow. I love his flash
Dude,
work. He's a beast, dude.
dude, he's something else, dude. But those venues that he shot up. I think he's out of Dallas.
Yeah.
I think. There's some badass
Yeah,
venues
dude.
up there, dude. I'm like,
So
damn.
another place that has really good venues is where a good friend of mine got married is in Minnesota. So one of my best friends I've known for years lives out there, and I've always looked at venues out there just to look at them. And out there, man, it's all grass, pretty. The only thing that sucks is it snows for 7 months out of the year. But when it's nice out and it's grass, dude, the venues out there are gorgeous, waterfront,
bet.
absolutely gorgeous.
I think people don't really invest a lot in the venue itself.
Yeah.
As far as the quinceañeras, here on the south side, I think they all look the same.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of those are all, that's like the one that's right here up the road. What is it called? I shot a quinceañera there not too long ago, or maybe it's the opposite way.
Yeah, over here, Diamond
Yeah.
Events.
Yeah.
Diamond Events. Oh, she's the same owner of Stonebridge.
Oh,
Right there,
okay.
right across, right catty corner to Bates.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh, that's the new one that just
Yeah,
just
yeah,
opened
that's
up.
hers,
You
too.
know what's crazy is that somebody was just telling me that they had to like call the cops on that venue because they were like they had like some type of like a live concert or something there, and they were like making too much noise, and I guess people were like around the area were like complaining about it and stuff.
really?
What?
Yeah.
That's just
In the
telling us.
south
Oh, yeah, she
side?
was telling
Or
you?
something
Oh,
like that,
that's
yeah.
right.
So it was like I don't know if it was like a, but
think-
not even on the south side. It was
That's
up
right there in
downtown.
downtown.
Station,
Yeah, it's right on downtown. Yeah.
She'll-
Oh, the
She'll-
one on downtown.
Yeah.
And then somebody was complaining because it sounded like there was a whole freaking live concert going on.
Well, there
inside
was.
The
There
building.
was.
They had like a live Mexican band.
Yeah, that's
And the funny thing is, like, it's downtown, bro. Like,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
bars, there's clubs, there's
Yeah.
hi-fi, there's
Oh, they're not used to it. You know what I mean?
The
It's
brewing
like-
company is across the way.
Yeah.
You mix Mexican with downtown, dude. That's
That's it, dude.
that's different. That's a
The
different
cops
thing.
are coming,
Vice
buddy.
doesn't come out, man.
That's
and then down the street there's
Uh,
homeless and
Yeah, well, you know,
Stabbing.
mijo. Yeah, but like,
Me.
look, my point of view,
curfew,
some
That's
of
like Z Mansion.
my point of view, some of these venues aren't worth the money that they're charging.
No, definitely, I definitely agree. One of my favorite ones that I love shooting at is King and Gardens.
Oh yeah, that's a
that
nice
was
place.
good
Sheila,
one.
I know Sheila.
That was
Well,
good,
yeah.
she's the owner, and she's amazing, and she's done an awesome job with that place.
Yeah, she's always
yeah,
really good to us.
She's when they first started, that whole area was just dirt.
Wow, really?
It was it was
Dang.
just dirt, and then they've done a lot over time, and it's still like every time I'm there, it's always a good experience.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, every time we've been there a couple of times, and it's been a good experience.
and there's so much
there.
to shoot because you're right down.
Like the old
Yeah,
like
old-
Presidio.
all the pretty like the Adobe colored homes.
Yep.
They have that little strip where it's all different colored houses and
Yep,
stuff.
yep,
They let you shoot inside. Inside's a lawyer's office, and it looks very like antique, and everything
Yep.
is super cool.
That's
There's a lot of really good photo opportunities there, and you're downtown, so like you can just walk down there.
Yep. I like it. I like it a
Yeah.
lot. But yeah, I think. What do you guys think?
I like it a lot.
Should we
too.
call it a wrap or what?
No, yeah, of course. Let's talk about our wedding that we did this weekend. Did you guys have fun or what?
It was
Off
fun.
the hook?
I liked it. I
Yeah,
liked it.
right.
Where did you guys shoot?
At
Boyo
Boyo
Vista.
Vista.
Oh, that's okay, that's
yeah.
right.
Bohio Vista.
It's Boyo Vista, bro.
Boyo Vista.
Not Bohio. Not Bohio.
I said Boyo Vista.
Boyo Vista. Boyo Vista
Bohio.
venue.
That's a fun. I was just telling. That's a super fun venue, man. The owners are very nice,
Yeah, Abner
very
Grandma.
nice people.
Yeah, we know them from back in the day.
From back in the day.
day,
Before
yeah.
it was built.
Yeah. Yeah, they've always been really cool to us, and we've been trying to have them on the show, but they don't want to come.
I'm sweet talking them. They are gonna come.
Yeah, they're a nice couple. I mean, they do what they do. They do a lot of like decor stuff.
Yeah.
yeah.
So they used to do a lot of decor, and then now they have their
own
spot.
venue. Yeah.
And it's crazy, and that makes sense because when we were there last time a few weeks ago, he was just like, "Oh, I got couches, he's like, I got couches in
Oh,
the
yeah,
back.
dude.
Let me know, I'll bring them up." He's like,
Yeah, dude, he has a one of those like those containers, the shipping containers.
Well, that makes sense. 'cause
And he
I
has
was telling
a
him-
full a bunch of like Irma.
Old
She
antique
likes to go.
furniture.
She has to go like antique shopping and
Hoarder,
stuff like that.
hoarder status.
Yeah, and so she gets a lot of things from like thrift stores and whatever, and she
That's
just
cool.
stashes them, dude. We actually had a studio engagement session, and I rented out an antique red velvet. Kind
Oh, yeah, I
of,
remember that. I remember seeing that.
yeah. So
And like, cause he was asking, the guy was like, "Oh yeah, we changed some stuff," and I told him like, "Dude, I'm like, you guys got like a lot of room to work with." I was
Yeah.
just like, I was thinking to myself like, if you can get rid of this red fucking thing in the back, I'm like,
which one?
they have that red container in the back.
Oh yeah,
back there.
Oh, that's their storage.
Yeah,
That's their
And, like,
But it's just in the wrong spot.
It's just in
I
the
think.
wrong
Yeah, I
spot
think so.
because they have a really cute little like bike with a red door, and
Yeah.
I'm like, that's awesome. I think that's super creative.
Yeah, yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, but they have so much land.
Yeah, I like
They
their
have
view.
so
I like
much
their
land.
views of the mountains.
Yeah.
Hey, did
Well,
you
I was-
see the lake that was there?
No.
It's because this was saying because the couple that got married this last week, and we did their engagement session there at the venue,
Yeah.
and so we took them out. You know how like where the main reception portion is, you
Right.
go, you can go out back, and
Right.
then you go down, whatever. So I had them stand like across like
Right, that little
the
yeah.
ditch. So then, using generative AI, I put a river, dude. That ran through there.
No.
Yeah. It was pretty. It was. I mean, the final shot was cool. It's on our TikTok, our Instagram
That's
page.
funny.
But yeah, man, I put a river. Then he like messaged me like, "Hey, how'd you put a river there?"
So the water was flowing.
So
this
guy, when we went to go shoot on Saturday, we were talking to him. We were like, "Hey, man, what happened to the river that was here?"
It dried up, man.
I was just telling him, man, when I first shot there, they had the back. They had this like a bird cage almost for the ceremony area, and so now it's a real nice arch.
Oh,
But
okay.
before there was this like it looked like a white like open cage.
Really?
And yeah, I'll have to find pictures to show you.
I've been
but
there a
it's-
couple times, but the first time I actually worked there was last weekend.
Yeah,
last
so like
weekend.
I was there a few months ago, and the first time I ever been there, and that's what it was like they changed a lot of the stuff. They added like the benches where the bridal party sits now.
Okay, yeah.
But before they used to line them up the steps.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
like
yeah.
that's like your shooting space is like
Yeah,
this.
thank
Dang.
God the
Yeah, we
listened to us.
we
because-
kind of we said nope. They're gonna sit down on the bench.
Yeah.
Now the shot looks nice at the beginning, but the whole ceremony is gonna be a distraction.
Oh yeah.
And then people, and then it's not like the bridal party like stand still. You
Still,
know,
no, they're gonna be like moving and
I already know.
Yeah, that's the ceremony. The only thing like for me is the ceremony area. Like for like, if like we were there with 2 people and a videographer, and
That's small.
It's small. You have to like take turns.
That's definitely like a 200.
I don't take turns.
So he just stands right in front of me.
Harold's a big guy. I'm a big guy. We take the whole aisle.
I'm like, dude, I'm getting paid to be here, so I get the best view. Dibs.
Dude, look, low key. I'm
And he gets
toxic
center,
for this.
so I'm kind of like a little to the side.
So like I'm real toxic for this, man. But during ceremony, if it's one thing I absolutely hate is people taking out their damn phones. And their
Oh,
iPads.
big time.
I will purposely stand in front of someone trying to use their phone.
Oh, hell yeah, me
I
too,
do
dude.
not care.
Yeah.
I've had people tap me, and I'm like, whatever, lady, back up. Like,
No,
dude, I was doing video once at where was it? Not what's the damn place out in Miranda? Not Star Dance.
Is it that farm that's out there?
Yeah.
That barn?
Oh, yeah, that one that.
Glover Ranch.
Yeah.
Glover Ranch. So I was following with the gimbal behind, and I think I was like 35 millimeters, and I'm right behind the bride as she's like walking down the aisle. So it looks really nice coming out, and I stop, so it kind of like let them widen out. Well, one of the guys like this with an orange cased iPad,
Oh my god.
and I'm just like, and I'm like this, and I'm like. Oh, dude, the whole thing was ruined. Like that whole part that I wanted, like how I envisioned it, was ruined.
Dang.
Oh man, I wanted to be like, let's go back. I was like,
Let's redo
let's
it.
start from the head of the aisle. Yeah, dude, I
So
was,
like, yeah, because this dude with the
and
orange
they tell
iPad.
you, dude, and it's crazy. And that's what I told my wife. I'm like, we have a big sign, and I already told her like, I will stop the whole wedding. I was just like, and I will pull this damn phone out if it's in the way. I even told the photographers, I'm like, if you gotta yank someone's phone out, I'm like, I don't care. I was just like, I hate it. It drives me nuts.
So what I started doing on my own free will is before the ceremony starts, I tell everybody and I make them feel bad. I say,
If this was your wedding,
I'm like, all right, guys. So hi, my name's Jerry. I'm the I'll be the photographer for today. I just want to
exclusive photographer.
I just want to because that establishes who I am, right, and what I'm doing here.
Probably like, who the hell's this guy? Like, what?
Pero siempre
Hello,
una
everybody.
viejita que anda
No,
así.
hell no.
Siempre.
He goes, hello everybody.
So-
I am the photographer. CJ.
No, and then he has his belequín right
Yeah, I
here.
have my whole thing with my I have my whole thing, and we use radio, so I have my radio. I can look all official. I don't know. They don't know if I'm a cop.
undercover.
No, and then he puts me in a high spot. See over there, DJ Supremo? That's my sharpshooter. So,
And so I tell them like, hey guys, thank you guys for coming. We want to enjoy this special day. This is this is why I was like, this is Tammy and Albert's wedding. That was a couple we had last weekend, but I was like, please don't ruin it by taking your phones out. Okay. I said I want to be able to give them nice quality pictures, and I need you guys to help me out with that. So at least the people who are sitting here, don't take your phones out. I said, and when we leave, I need you guys to do this. And yeah, dude, honestly, it's worked 95% of the time. Like
That's not a bad idea.
And I just tell them like, we want to be able to give them the best quality pictures, and I need you guys' help.
Yeah.
And then
So
they're kind of more receptive to like, okay, like, I'm not gonna take my phone out. I'd be like. Because the reality is, are you guys going to wake up every morning to fucking look at the pictures? No, you're not.
It's like that lady that works at that venue, and she was recording the Beer Boys one.
Oh, yeah. And it's kind of like,
why are you doing
it's
that?
kind of like, man, like that kind of sucks,
I'm going to show the picture.
You don't even know them.
And then what was funny, dude? Like, so everybody here, dude, nobody took their phone out.
Want me to show the picture?
Dude,
that's how it was.
Right, you know how through Boyo Vista how the reception or the ceremony area is like elevated?
Right.
Okay, so on the bottom there was people.
Yep.
I'm like, dude, really? Like, did you not hear? Oh, that's right, you got here late. That's why you didn't get a chair.
The last time I was there, they hired a coordinator, and that's what people were doing. They were sitting in the back like this with their phone, and the coordinator went up to them and she said, "Move." Move. Where am I supposed to stand?
just sit
They're
at the
like,
edge.
where am I supposed to
Go to
stand?
the
She's
edge.
like, I don't care. She's like, move. She's like, they're coming right through there. And she's like, oh. Well, then we found out who it was, and it ended up being a friend of the other photographer. And she's just like, wow, like I can't believe that she was even like that. I'm like, it's crazy, dude. Like, and that's why I tell people like, get out of my way. I'm like, just please get out of my way. Because I hate it. I can't. That's the one thing it gets on my mind is it's like, first of all, like you're gonna see the pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always give like a 24-hour sneak peek after, and I always tell people you're gonna see the pictures.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't need to stand in the middle, but I also can't think in the back of my mind. I'm like, what kind of sane person stands in the middle? I've had people get up and like stand in the aisle, and I'm just like, dude, what in the world? Like,
What's going on? Yeah. No, dude, I don't know what goes through people's minds sometimes, but I'm just like just enjoy, live the moment,
live
it.
Yeah, be in the moment. No,
if the couple wants, I always say, if the couple wants you to have their pictures, they'll give you one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't,
well,
they don't.
Meant to have it. You were meant to have it.
It's that simple. You'll have an opportunity to take a selfie with them afterwards.
Yeah.
See, in a lot of places, we'll say, like, when we were at Boho Vista, or whatever the hell it's called. Boyo Vista. Boyo Vista. So, they made an announcement. They were like, they're going to do their, we're going to go through this. And when it's done, they're going to come out here, and you'll have a minute to pull out your phones and take a picture. And then once that's done, you put your phones away.
Oh, nice.
So they did the ceremony, whatever. We got the first kiss. No one took out their phones. And then they came down, and then everybody took out their phones and did the picture. And then, that was that. But it's like that, I wouldn't mind that.
Bro, I don't get it.
The fact, it's like babying somebody. The fact that we have to tell you, hey, don't take out your phone.
It's because people are like
oblivious.
Imprudente. That's what they are.
They're
like,
oblivious. Because people make it now. This is an unplugged ceremony. Please refrain from taking out your cell phone. And then there's always one idiot.
Yeah. Like,
I don't know what a plug is.
He's like, what did they say? Like,
I wasn't paying attention. What were they talking about?
About idiots using their phone.
Paco, did you have an unplugged wedding?
No.
Grandma.
Damn.
It's it gets out of hand sometimes.
It sucks.
But it is what it is.
I always say it, because because you know what? Why I always say why it comes from me. It comes from me because if that person pulls it out, like they're gonna look like a douchebag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't care. Like I'm like you. I stand in people's way.
Yeah.
On purpose.
I'll do it on purpose. I'll be
on
like,
purpose.
I'm looking for ya.
Like I'm looking for them to like tell me something so I can turn around and be like, I'm getting paid. You're not.
Well, that's the thing. If I'm trying to get a shot in between, like a lot of the shots that I like to do are like, I try to get in between like where like mom and dad are here, and then bride and groom are right in the center. And I like to have mom and dad right here, just kind of like out of focus, and then of course in the middle. And there's always some people that are like, So I'll go, bro, and I'll go stand right in front of him. And I've had people tap me, and I'm just like, keep going. Like, I don't care. I'm not moving. Like,
Yeah.
He's all
and
kicking
then
back.
and you hear people, and they're just like, oh, like, the photographer. I'm just like, we're here. Like,
Yeah. You know why we're here,
you
dude.
know why we're here. Like,
I feel like making a shirt. Get out of my way.
move,
Oh my
bitch.
God.
It's like, move,
Dude,
bitch.
I think move, bitch.
Get out
I
the
think
way.
we're gonna make new T-shirts for weddings, dude. Like it's gonna have the logo on the front and
If
everything.
you see me, get out of the
and
way.
then in the back is like, put your phone away.
Please put your phones away.
Especially if you still rocking the iPhone 12.
Or an iPad 3.
The iPad mini first generation.
Bro, I've seen people recording with flip phones.
Oh my God.
I still don't get
That's
it.
wild.
I still
Dude.
don't get it.
I guess that's gonna be one of those things where we're never gonna be able to
Yeah.
stop it.
No, but see,
Fully.
maybe we should be like, hey, if you guys want to see a ceremony in 4K, I'll put the link on my Instagram, and you guys can watch on YouTube. How about that?
Yeah, something.
Or start collecting phones, like
Yeah.
before the ceremony.
No, well, it doesn't work because we shouldn't treat people like
Like
adults
babies.
like babies, dude, like little kids.
Yeah.
And I think unfortunately
You have to.
you have to.
Y a la hora, por ejemplo, en nuestra boda no tuvimos videógrafo. Entonces dijimos, la gente que grabó, mándenos videos. Yo no tengo ningún video de toda la gente que grabó.
Yeah,
Neta.
there's people. Yeah,
Nobody,
there's people
nadie te
freaking-
mandó video.
Yeah.
Dude, nobody is gonna send you that shit.
Ni fotos, ni nada.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, ¿qué hacen con eso?
Los tienen guardados ahí, taking
Ajá.
up iPhone storage.
Es por si algún día. Lo
If you become
necesito.
famous,
Under-
they're gonna
under-
crowd.
Yo estoy en tu boda.
Charge you for it. Yeah, I'm about to charge you for it. Yeah, man. It's
People-
just one of those things that you just gotta. It sucks, but like you just have to live with it.
It's part of the business.
Yeah, it's part of the
It's part
business.
of being a photographer.
Yeah,
but
and when I first started, man, oh man, I used to get mad. Like I would get like really, really mad, and then after a while, I'm just like, they're gonna keep doing it. And
Yeah.
I've told people like, yeah, guys, make sure you turn off your phones. It's unplug, and I'll make sure the DJ says it again or the officiant. And still, there's always one freaking person that's just oblivious to the world. Just
if
I see there's like the old ladies. I see like.
Maybe we should be like
if
this
they
is
paid
how
for that
stupid you
shit.
look.
and no matter how many memes,
Dude,
no
I've
matter
submitted,
No
no
matter what the internet does.
I've submitted pictures of people who were like in the aisle using their phone when they're sitting like that, and I'll take a picture and I'll zoom in on the phone of them taking a picture of the bride, and I'll include it in the gallery. I'm like, here you go, there's your tia acting up like that. I'm like, just so you know.
Hey, so you can say something to your tia.
yeah. So make sure you
It's
let her
not-
know that she's a shit. I gotta.
The sad
this
thing is not only in the wedding, in the
Yeah.
parties, it's in everything.
Everywhere, man.
Everywhere.
Quinceañeras happens all the time.
Oh yeah.
The concerts, the shows.
Oh,
Yeah,
talking about
everybody-
concert, bro. This is the story I
At the
always say,
strip
bro.
joint.
Hablando del concierto, I hadn't gone to a concert for a long time, bro. And my wife was a fan of Yuridia.
This concert was like 2 years ago, by the way.
It was it?
Yeah.
No, I think it was last year.
Okay, maybe last year. Church hasn't been a concert last year.
Maybe it was last year, but I hadn't been in a long time. So we get there, there's seats. It's a Centennial Hall. We sit down, and I'm like, okay, cool. Sit down. Yeah, I'm gonna relax and listen to music. Fuck! As soon as the show started, bro, people started getting up. I was like, do I have to get up now to watch the show? And so I got up, and then I got up and fucking phones, dude.
Yep.
I'm like, what the fuck? What are people doing? Recording this whole thing for what?
I just watch it at home on
Just-
YouTube.
I'll just
Yeah.
watch a YouTube video then.
No se pone a transmitir en vivo.
See.
Just pobres,
So,
poor people. You couldn't come.
I did a couple. You know, I took a couple videos. 10 seconds, bro. And I put it back in.
No, people
si no
hold on to the
presumes.
whole
10
song.
seconds.
No,
No
whole song.
estuviste. Ajá.
The whole song.
It's like,
The whole song.
and the only reason I
Just
did it,
copyright.
and the only reason
So
I
they
did
flag
it,
your ass.
Y lo que están haciendo algunos artistas hoy es te ponen en una bolsa el teléfono con un zip
sí.
That's
y ya
good.
no lo puedes usar.
Yeah. Well, and that's like,
Se acaba.
have you ever been to like a comedy show?
Oh yeah.
They
yeah.
tell you they will kick you out.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
recording
if you
shit.
can't, because a lot of comedians record their specials.
Yeah.
and they're building like a video.
Yeah. Well, they don't want
Yeah.
you to like
Post it.
put their
post it
jokes
'cause it's
out
new
there.
material.
Yeah.
and like that's what I tell people. Like I'm really into like metal music, so I took my wife with me to a concert, on October 1st for the first. She'd never been to that was our first concert together, but she'd never been to like a metal concert. So I told she went and she's like, "Oh, do you want me to record?" And I'm like, "No, dude, just freaking enjoy it, man." I'm like, I've seen these guys so many times. I'm like, I don't need videos. Like I can go to YouTube. Like,
yeah,
you don't
like
For real.
yeah,
professional
like,
shit.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, just freaking enjoy it.
Did you go to Metallica, Phoenix? Did
Yes,
you go to- yeah.
I went to the Metallica concert. Yep,
All
saw the Metallica concert. That was fun.
My
Yeah.
brother went. My brother Bobby. Shout out to my brother Bobby. I was gonna go, but you know.
You
didn't want to.
rock?
Huh?
You with rock or what? I don't really.
It's just an experience.
I
Yeah,
guess,
bro.
That's fun. Yeah, my wife was just like, it was great, but I probably won't ever go again.
Well, look,
so I
look
was
at.
just like, hey, let's.
Here's something that maybe the guys don't remember, but I used to work security for like concerts.
Uh-huh.
So I worked Aerosmith, I worked Guns N' Roses.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Dang, that's cool.
Yeah. So
I wish I was a security guard.
You quit that job too, bro.
I know, dude. Seems like photography is the only thing I haven't
You
quit.
haven't quit yet.
Or hasn't quit on me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't get it, but you know, we live in a different world, and it really, like, yeah, cameras on phones on cameras and stuff like that. It's been great, but
Dude, okay. Speaking of phones on cameras, have you seen those comparisons with the iPhone 15 Pro Max? Dude, I saw one the other day with versus a Sony A1. I'm like, no way. Like that's.
well, I seen them with like $50,000 cameras, but I tell people it's not the camera, bro. It's the
No.
fucking operator.
Yeah.
It's the mono.
It's the fucking operator. He has perfect lighting. That's why the iPhone 15 is so good.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not the
yeah.
phone. Because give me a $50,000 camera and see what I can do.
Oh yeah.
Probably nothing, but you know, I probably have to read the manual on
Well,
that
that's because
shit.
you have to learn how to man it. But the same thing, like I always tell everybody, you can do like. So a lot of people that ask me like about like doing creation for like their business and stuff like that, and they got a iPhone. You could do some good stuff with an iPhone. Some pretty decent stuff with an iPhone. Of course, you're not gonna get the same bokeh effects or the same quality when you
Yeah.
when you want to put it on a menu or something like that, right?
Oh,
but
yeah.
but you can do something for social media. You can make it work.
Yeah.
But you got to know the principles of lighting. You got to know.
I don't tell them that.
Of course, they.
No.
Of
I
course,
just tell them, yeah, you can make good videos, and then I see them post some fucking videos with their fucking phone, and I'm just laughing at it because I'm like, bro,
Well, that's
it's
like
not just the phone.
That's like so. Up until recently, my sister-in-law and I have never gotten along. Up until this last year, since we got engaged, and but when I first met her, I did her pictures for when her and her now husband had gotten engaged. So in between that, you know, a bunch of drama happened or whatever, and then she was doing her maternity pictures, and I told her, I was like, I'll do them for you. I was like, just tell me. I was like, but we were just, there was so much like friction and so much drama in between that like she ended up going and just using her friend used her cell phone, and then she posted pictures, and I was just like,
cool.
dude, I was just like,
Cool.
I'm like, I mean, hey, you know what? It's a memory, but I'm just like, I could have done it. Like, I wasn't gonna charge you. I'm like, I would have done it. I was like, if I would have known you were gonna post these phone pictures, I was like, I would have just done it. Like, yeah, it's crazy, man. Some people, and it's funny because like some people in that group, that you know Facebook group, they post pictures and it's with their cell phones, and you can tell it's obvious, you know, but
Yeah.
like. You know, some people, that's what some people want to do. Some people, I've seen people who try to sell themselves as a business being a wedding photographer with the latest iPhone or the latest Galaxy phone.
No.
dude. There's
And
been
it's nuts, dude.
there's been a lot of things where it's like I think like social content creation, iPhone,
Yeah.
the wedding package thing. Like it's like a thing where these guys or this person will go to your wedding and capture your wedding like from an iPhone, like video wise.
So I've been thinking about, because I have I have an anniversary coming up, and then like a couple of years, but I have some quinceañeras, and I've been thinking we should do a selfie video, like a selfie fucking video of the whole event. That'd be like so cool. Point of view, you know, like
Yeah.
actually just walking around the fucking camera,
It's just like a head contraption with a giant.
like something, bro. Like,
POV camera.
camera, you know, like
just stay away from the cake because
I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it.
See, so I have this idea. Like I've been trying it. Now I haven't seen the GoPro footage, but I've been wanting for like the couple like to actually hold the fucking camera. Like when they're dancing and stuff, and get that footage. Like I don't know. Like
but I
don't know if I could trust somebody with a $2,000 camera.
That's the problem.
That's
the problem.
Like,
Because,
you could put a cage on it.
I could. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but it's still like
It's still liability.
That's like so. When I first started doing like engagement pictures and like couples pictures, that's what I used to do. I'd be like, here's and it was like my crappier camera, and I was just like, here, take pictures of each other, and I'll include them in the gallery. Man, I stopped because half the damn time they're out of focus and you can't even see anything. So I'm like, what? What's the point?
You
like,
put it on auto.
I was like,
put it on auto.
I gotta dumb down the settings, man. No. I'm just like, this is a cute idea, but it's like,
it's cool.
I'm getting them back and I can't even use them. What's the point?
It would be cool to do that, but then you take photos of them taking photos of each other. I mean, that's
like one of my. I saw one on Instagram once, and it was the groom or the guy was in front. And then the woman was in front of him, and they were holding hands, like with their arms out. And the photographer had their arms like this, taking the pictures. And then the idea was to go in circles, right, with your partner. So I tried it, right. Look at me, bro. I got little arms, right. So the guy I did was he was a tall guy. So it was like weird trying to like do it from up here where it's chest level, bro. So I'm sitting there. So I have my arms.
Did you do a little video?
I wish somebody would have done it. And we were by ourselves, but I'm sitting there and I'm going in circles with this guy, and I'm trying to do it. And I don't know if I'm in focus. I just have it to like auto focus. Just pick up what you can. And this is when I first got my mirrorless camera. So I don't know if you guys know much about like Nikon cameras, but like when they first dropped their mirrorless stuff, their autofocus system sucked. So like it was hard to like, it was just weird. So I'm doing it and I'm like, oh man, these are gonna be great. They were fucking horrible. They were so bad. Like half the time the girl was just like with her like or all I got was like the neck, and I'm just like.
What did you have to use? Like a 16, like a 20?
Yeah, that's what I had to use. Like it's like a wide angle lens. I used a 24-70, and even that, and I even tried it doing it like because I have the vertical grip on my camera. So like I even tried it like I tried it 2 different ways, and it just looked weird. Like dude, and it was weird because like the Instagram video, like the pictures look freaking great, and then I did it, and I'm like, bro, it looked this.
See, you should have done this is what I expected.
They were bad, dude. And it's funny because like they asked them, they're like, "What did you give us any of those photos?" I'm like, "You don't want to see it." I've done it like once, and I've showed the person, and she's like, "Oh no," she's like, "I don't like that." Like even she's like, "Oh, that's a cute idea." So I'm literally doing like I wish somebody was recording me.
You know what you need to do? You need to buy some fake hands, bro.
Or just one of those baby backpacks and jump in the baby backpack and then
dude, that happened to us not too long ago, dude. So we were experimenting with the smoke.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you saw that photo session we did with the smoke.
Oh, I think so.
Okay, with the girl.
Backstory.
So this is my first time ever
using one of those
smoke bombs, right? I thought they were gonna come out badass, you know how like like the pictures you see online. Dude, this was epic
reality,
fail, dude.
The wind picks up.
The wind picks up. The girl's like this, right? The girl's getting burned,
and all the smoke is right to us.
The smoke is in my face, dude. I'm like this. I'm like.
That's happened to me with I had a family session.
Like there was no smoke.
There was no smoke.
There was no air, wind, and then the wind picks up.
Oh,
as soon as we turn it on.
It was terrible, dude. It was terrible.
I've done one where I had a red smoke bomb, and it was a family of it was like a family of 5, and they were all walking down the street together holding hands. And the idea was to pop the smoke bomb like behind them, right? Mm-hmm. Same thing. We had one smoke bomb because like where I used to buy them from, they were like $15 a piece. So and they were like paintball like smoke bombs, so they were good quality smoke bombs. So we pulled the thing, and it didn't start right away. So I'm just like, well, that's a bust. And then all of a sudden, just started like coming out. So I just threw it. So I threw it, and it hit the road and just shot that way. And then all the smoke just went left. So I have pictures, and it just looks like all the smoke is off to the left of the frame, and I'm like, one smoke from. We had one job, and I was just like, and in my head, I'm just like, oh man, this is gonna look so cool. And then it's literally just the smoke I see just like off to the corner.
That happened to me too, man.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things, man. You just have to.
Lesson learned: no smoke during windy days, because it's gonna end up in your face. All right, well that concludes another episode of the Supreme Connection. Steven Hernandez, muchas gracias, brother.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, everybody say adios.
Bye-bye.
Camera guy Paco Fosnia, Jerry, DJ Supremo,
Out.
and we are out.
And don't take out your phone at weddings.
Don't.
I'll be watching you.
P.S.
Don't use phone bumps.